my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. I've got a really interesting read today. I'm going to read on the energy of Buckingham Palace. It's been around since the 1700s, and of course, when I read about the royals, I use the Golden Tarot. It's been in the royal family since 1703, and it's called Buckingham Palace because the Duke of Buckingham was the first royal to own it. But it was inhabited before that for about 150 years. People actually lived on that spot. And there is actually a real river that runs underneath it that they kind of just sort of built over. Some very famous people have lived there, such as William Blake. And it became the official royal monarch's residence with the ascension of Queen Victoria in the 1800s. And ever since then, it's been an official royal residence. And today it's also used as the administrative center. So when they talk about the firm or the palace, that's where it's coming from, Buckingham Palace. I just thought it'd be really interesting to see what kind of energies are there, all the different royals that have gone through there. What secrets does it know? What secrets is it keeping? You know, if walls could talk. Well, let's see. Can we get those walls to talk? What's the general energy of Buckingham Palace? Buckingham Palace. And those of you who are like very intuitive or in tune, you know buildings have personalities. They have their own, I don't know if you call them sentient beings, but they pick up their own energy, their own juju. That's why, if you ever noticed on your street, there's always a house that nobody ever seems to settle in. Oh, Ace of Cups, I think they're ready to talk. They're offering me let's talk. They're offering me a cup of joy. There's always that one house in your neighborhood or your block that no one ever seems to settle in. The yard is always a mess. And you get new neighbors and you think, oh, great, maybe they'll look after it. No, they're gone. It's like one of those houses nobody ever wants to settle in. The energy is really unsettled. Or, there's in the older neighborhoods, the haunted house, right? How does a house become haunted? How come it's just one on top of the hill? Or you got the grandmotherly house, right? They pick up their own personas, they pick up their own energies, and a lot of it is based on the people who live there, how it was built, the energy of the people who are building it. Were they angry? Were they rushed? Were they sloppy? Or did they take great care and great pride and it was a work of art for them, and you can just feel that energy as well, even if it's a very plain house, as long as it's very well built with love. You can always feel that in a house as well. So that's enough preamble here. Let's see if we can pick up some. The walls had eyes and ears and could speak. The walls could speak. Let's see if we can get the walls of Buckingham Palace to speak. Cards are ready. Okay. Ooh, King of Coins in reverse right off the get-go. Oh, wow. I wonder if it's, you know what? It is costing them a lot of money right now. They're doing major renovation. Ace of Coins, I just said it's costing them a lot of money. Ace of Coins, it's not a money maker. Even though you can go in, they do have visitors, summer visitors, and it's quite expensive actually. £33 for a tour, which is about 50 Canadian. Ooh, King of Wands in reverse. Page of Coins upright and Two of Wands in reverse. I'm wondering if there isn't, if all they're using it for is the balcony, right? That's the big balcony scene. That's Buckingham Palace. That's the balcony scene that they always talk about. So is that the one, this is where they go to show you, we're still the monarchy. These are the working royals. We like everybody on this balcony. But doesn't look like There's a lot of money to really do a lot with it. It's a money loser right now. It's a big, we got the king of coins, king of wands here. If these two can't turn it around with the ace of coins in the middle, it's a real concern. Um, I mean, there's no offers to sell it. I mean, they'll never sell it. Well, number one, it belongs to the people. But there's some kind of offer for something. They know they need to do something, but they don't know what. It's a real money problem now. Ooh, Queen of Cups upright, 10 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse. Look at, she's got a feather and a book. There's a lot of emotional stories. Families haven't been happy there. Families living there have not been happy. It's not a happy home at all. Not at all, especially here with the 6 of Wands in reverse. I'd almost say there's some kind of curse upon it. Some kind of curse, but it fell. I mean, look at even Albert passed away, or Victoria's Albert passed away. Oh, you know what? The royal family doesn't like it. Because this strength card, this would be the Leo card. With Leo is royalty. The royal family doesn't like it. They're really not happy there. They don't like it. Perhaps it's old, it's drafty, Wi-Fi is probably terrible. 3 of Wands. Nobody wants to live there. It's actually, you know what? Speaking of haunted, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 cards so far are in reverse. It's not a happy place at all. At all. At all. 7 of Cups in reverse. 9 cards in reverse and only 2 upright. Wow. What's underlying here? 8 of Wands upright. Are they working really hard to get it fixed so they can use it? I'm getting a feeling like nobody likes being there for any reason whatsoever. And I don't know why, because we have 2 kings here and a queen. All the king horses, all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. I'm thinking it's a real drain on the budget. It's a real drain on the budget. Families aren't happy there. I'm feeling in some respect that it's somewhat cursed. It's somewhat cursed. This 7 of Cups in reverse is, well, it's huge, so it's a very confusing place to be at. I don't think people feel comfortable there. I think they feel like like they have their choices are taken away, which is, of course, I mean, when you're with royalty, you have protocol. So a lot of your choices are taken away. You can't put your feet up on the sofa. Or you can't lay down on the Chesterfield. I mean, you shouldn't do that anybody's as a guest anyways. But I mean, I think with royal protocol, a lot of your choices are taken away in that regard, like where you stand, how you slurp your soup, right? Those kind of things. Um, I can't see anybody in the royal family that really likes this. They all can't wait to get the hell out of there, to tell you the truth. They're really deciding what to do with it. Honestly, they are. They're winning the battle, but losing the war with that. So, they're replacing this, but that breaks down. Oh, okay, so they're replacing this. Oh, that breaks down. Okay, we're doing this renovation. Oh my God, now that. I mean, the thing is 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 300 years old. 320 years old. So, I mean, and it was bombed during World War II. It sustained some damage during World War II, so that had to be repaired. But I mean, if these are the kind of things, if you don't keep them up, then all of a sudden you've got a big, 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 big trouble. Here we got another king. King of Swords, upright. Eight of Swords, upright. The Hanged Man. I know he's wearing panties, but just in case the algorithm thinks he isn't. People feel stuck, like we're stuck with this. We're really stuck with this. It's costing us a lot of money. We don't know how to make money from. I mean, we do, but it's barely bringing in enough. Now we have the King of Swords. I think they're going to kind of downsize a little bit here. This King of Swords, they cut things. They cut things out. You can be a surgeon, right? So you can cut the bad cancer out. So I think we're going to see some real big budget cuts here with Buckingham Palace. The Hanged Man, 10 of Coins. Yeah, you know what? Here's the royal family, the legacy, the inheritance. It's they're almost getting. I'm almost getting a feeling like we're stuck with this damn building, and it's cutting into our money, and it's cutting into our inheritance. 3 of Coins, upright. And I know, no, I know. The taxpayers are paying for it, but whatever, when they do their yearly budget, if they have to do this much for, Buckingham Palace, it takes away from maybe something else they want to do, or upgrade another castle, or whatever. But they're making some plans on it. They've kind of got to struggle with it. And the 10 of Wands in reverse, Queen of Coins in reverse. I think the last queen that liked it was Queen Elizabeth, because this would be her that she's deceased when in reverse. I think we have three didn't like it and 2 liked it. So we have 2 kings that didn't like it. We have Queen Elizabeth. She showed up. Obviously she's passed, so that's why she's in reverse. And we have another king here who has to do some cuts to it. And we have another queen here who likes it. I don't know why I'm getting Diana for that. Did Diana spend a lot of time? She didn't spend a lot of time at Buckingham Palace. She was Kensington Palace. Yeah, I don't think any of them like it. I don't think any of them like it. To tell you the truth, I think it's just a big burden that they would like to be relieved of with this 10 of Wands. I think the last person who liked it was Queen Elizabeth, standing on the balcony. She loved doing that and showing off her family and on all those special occasions. And you could tell when she was up there, she would be smiling and waving. And but yet, when the coronation was it was Trooping the Color. It was kind of like, it was like feeling like an obligation rather than, a really happy time. I'm sure they had other things on their mind as well. They were all exhausted. Let's see if we can pick up any good gossip. Cards, tell me some gossip. So now you tell us about the general energy of the building. Tell us some good gossip about that building. Tell us some good gossip. Tell us some good gossip about Buckingham Palace. Tell us some good gossip about Buckingham Palace. Tell us some good gossip. What are some things that have happened at Buckingham Palace that we don't know, but you'd like to tell us? Oh, the Lovers in reverse. Oh, yeah, I bet there was a lot of affairs there. A lot of mating going on. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse. So those are people who aren't lovers, who are doing the hokey pokey. 6 of Cups in reverse. Oh, 10 of Coins in reverse. 9 of Cups upright. Queen of Wands upright. No, Elizabeth wasn't in there. No, that was before her time. Elizabeth the First. I was just thinking because that kind of looks like her with the red hair. I think one of the queens here, I think one of the queens here had a baby that shouldn't have been in the line of succession. Right? One of the queens had a lover, had a baby that should not be in the line of succession. So that would be from Queen Victoria on. One of the queens. So it doesn't have to be like the queen. It could be the wife of a king, had a lover, had a baby, who should not be in the line of succession. Four of Wands in reverse. Five of Cups upright. The Tower. Did somebody die in Buckingham Palace? Like, was there actual deaths there? Like, were they living there and was there actual deaths? Somebody died there, but not of their own root. I think, isn't there a big there? Well, there's some kind of rumor that not Elizabeth's father, his father. So I think was that George V. Yeah. So Queen Elizabeth's grandfather. There's lots of innuendo that he was poisoned. And we have Four of Wands here, Five of Cups in reverse, the Tower. So that would be getting somebody out of the way so somebody else could get into the line of succession. But that doesn't make sense because the next one, David, he abdicated. So why would he push his father? Maybe it was the one before that. I do know there is one of the kings there's questions like, why did he die? Seven of Wands in reverse, Seven of Coins upright. Well, somebody did something indefensible. Let's see, what is it? Eight of Coins upright. Oh, the Hangman again. Oh, I wonder, do you remember there was that, wasn't it like, isn't there some kind of, as you can find it on YouTube, some guy coming out of a window at Buckingham Palace and he's nude? Or he just has his skivvies on? Remember, that's on YouTube somewhere. They were doing something at Buckingham Palace, and you see out of the corner on the right hand side, some guy is half naked and he comes crawling out of the window, and the cameras recorded it. I wonder if that's what that's about. Money. So working hard. I mean, that's not good gossip cards. We want good gossip, like somebody in the line of succession was not supposed to be there. Somebody drank a poison cup so somebody else could move forward. Somebody did something indefensible with the money. Oh, I wonder if somebody invested some money that they weren't supposed to and then they had to recover it. Clock agrees with me. Well, we know there's always struggles there. Oh. Now, this Eight of Swords. Okay, quit binging. This Eight of Swords here. Eight of Swords, Hangman, Five of Wands. I wonder if they kept people as prisoners, right? You have to remember, we're going back to 1700s where you could just keep whoever you wanted in the dungeon. So I'm wondering if they kept prisoners in the dungeon, right? Hangman, Five of Wands, Eight of Swords, Queen of Coins in reverse, and Ace of Wands upright, and the King of Swords. Yeah, I think there's somebody here that was kept in the dungeon somehow. Um, was there somebody who should have been queen but wasn't? Somebody who should have been queen but wasn't, and then they moved on to somebody else. King of Swords, Five of Coins in reverse, Three of Swords upright, Strength in reverse, Ace of Swords. They did surgery in that. They did surgery at Buckingham Palace. Sure, they did. King of Swords and Ace of Swords in reverse. They did surgery. I wonder what kind of surgery they did. The Fool. Here's the Queen of Cups again. The Hermit in reverse. Two of Coins and Three of Cups in reverse. Page of Wands. I wonder if this is Queen Victoria herself. Kind of looks like her as a young girl, and about how she dressed in black her whole life, and she never had any fun after that anymore, right? With the Three of Cups in reverse. And she really kept to herself. She was very lonely and kept to herself. I wonder if this is Queen Victoria. With the Fool in reverse here, I wonder if that can be her, like a depression. I wonder if the cards are trying to tell us she had a bit of depression and she tried a couple of different medications. But she might have had a drinking problem here. Three of Cups in reverse can sometimes be too much celebration. I wonder if Queen Victoria does anybody know? Did she enjoy a tipple or two? I think the cards are telling us. Well, maybe it's not in the historical books, but I think Queen Victoria had a little bit of a problem. I think she did. What about wasn't there rumors that some of the royals were into the opium? Opium was big back then, and they thought it was safe, right? I mean, for God's sake, they put cocaine in Coca-Cola. Oh, wouldn't Harry and Meghan like that? They'd be merchant for Coca-Cola. So, and no different. We have OxyContin today. I think Queen Victoria was on some kind of pills, some kind of uppers, something. And I think there was a kind of an addiction there. Um, yeah, I think that's Queen Victoria. I don't know her exact birthday, but this would be her. Um, Page one. Somebody knows a lot of the secrets. Somebody knows a lot of the secrets of Buckingham Palace. We might hear somebody might be writing a book about Buckingham Palace, about if the walls could talk or something. A historian or something. Actually, I think that would be a fantastic book. If there isn't one already, if there is one, let me know in the comments. I'll gladly read that one. The historical gossip of Buckingham Palace. Wow. So there you go. Well, there's a little bit of gossip. I wonder who's in line who shouldn't have been, and hopefully they never made it to Succession, right? Boy, there's a reading. There's a reading. I wonder if that has anything to do with the one that was put down, so the other one could succeed. I wonder if they found out who the one was and put an end to it. Interesting. Well, I really enjoyed this. It was a nice break from the flopples. Thank you for spending this time with me. I sure appreciate you. Take good care. See you online. Bye for now.